A famous artist once said, "Art has the power to transform, to illuminate, to educate, inspire, and motivate." This truly resonates with me as an individual and as a pre-service teacher. The arts are all around us and are part of what it means to be human. They allow us to express and communicate in a unique way that words simply cannot. Arts education is considered a universal human right for all children. Therefore, it is my responsibility in becoming a teacher of the arts to provide opportunities for students to explore their individual identities and cultures while cultivating their creative potential and cognitive development. This will ensure I address the educational goal that all young Australians become confident and creative individuals. Participating in each of the 4 arts challenges has provided me with valuable insight. As suggested by the Australian curriculum, making engaged my cognition, imagination, senses, and emotions in conceptual and practical ways. I developed my knowledge, understanding, and skills by thinking kinesthetically, critically, and creatively. Additionally, responding compelled me to explore, respond, analyze, interpret, and critically evaluate. Visual arts assist children to develop their own identity and understand diverse perspectives and cultures. Although there are many approaches to teaching visual arts in primary school contexts, the cookie cutter and busy work approaches have proven to have negative implications. These approaches have the potential to harm students' self-esteem and cause them to lose confidence in their own abilities. The first challenge required me to draw on artworks by critically acclaimed artists from a range of cultures, times, and locations. Through responding to 3 stylistically different self-portraits, I was able to recognize the different purposes, materials, and methods used. Engaging in the responding process made it obvious how students gain an understanding of personal, cultural, social, and historical contexts by responding to visual arts. I experimented freely with the art elements line, colour, shape, texture and space while making my own self-portraits. This paraxial approach was effective, positioning myself as an active participant in my own learning with the ability to make decisions and affect an outcome. A paraxial approach reflects authentic arts practices and processes, resulting in a sense of achievement. In the 21st century, creativity, critical reflection, communication, and collaboration are considered essential skills for success. The 4 Cs were developed with an overarching goal of amalgamating business, education, and government while preparing students for life. The prioritisation of the 4 Cs helps our education system be a place of inspiration, flexibility, and creativity. In an ever-changing society with constant technological advancements, I can appreciate the significance of media arts as a subject and understand the importance of students actively participating in social change. Personally, I encountered some challenges concerning the media languages and media technologies involved with the second challenge, but was able to overcome them by utilising the 4 Cs. Creativity is essential for developing an animation, and I found myself engaging in critical reflection throughout the entire process. I gave careful consideration to shot types, angles, props, and backdrops, but I had difficulty limiting camera movement and achieving desirable lighting. Overcoming such challenges and making decisions would promote collaboration and communication between peers. Through engagement with the third challenge, I learned that drama is not just about the end product of a performance with voice and body movement, but rather about the whole process that leads up to the final product. This challenge positioned me as a teacher in role with the responsibility of facilitating children to extend their creative ideas, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Through drama, controversial topics, social issues, and ideas with emotional depth can be explored. Different cultural knowledge can be shared and valued equally to the predominant culture of the classroom. For this reason, I chose to base my pretext and activities around a storybook with a theme of migration and cultural diversity. Creating a pretext and suggesting a series of dramatic conventions expanded my drama teacher toolkit immensely. Vygotsky's socio-cultural theory relates directly to drama, as it suggests that learning is a social process and human interaction is fundamental to cognition development. Children are usually required to work collaboratively in groups for drama, which facilitates verbal and non-verbal communication. I learned that the same task can be implemented with any year level by adjusting the complexity of the response. The fourth and final arts challenge was the least enjoyable and most difficult in my opinion. Despite having played several musical instruments throughout my life, I did not enjoy the process of composing a piece of music for this task. I found the GarageBand app extremely difficult to navigate and felt frustrated when attempting to use it. I am aware that musical intelligence is included in Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences, and if I am to cater for all learning styles, I must incorporate music in my pedagogy. There are many ways I can do this. For example, asking students to create podcasts or auditory products, create songs or raps to explain concepts, use rhythm to memorize facts, provide a musical activity space in the classroom, or play music from different historical periods. The dance component of the challenge forced me outside my comfort zone, so I can appreciate how paramount it is to create a safe and supportive classroom culture free of judgment. Dance is an expressive art form communicating inner self, thoughts, and feelings. Unfortunately, there is prevalent gender stereotyping and imbalance, so we must encourage gender equality and participation by role modeling alternate views of dance. While dance can be student-centered, it tends to be more teacher-driven and controlled. Dance education should be structured with consideration to stimulus, style, structure, skills, space, and sound. Although the processes of dance were unfamiliar to me, I immersed myself in each phase of choreographing, performing, and reflecting. Using this process in a range of cultural, social, and historical contexts would be engaging for young learners. In accordance with Bloom's taxonomy, the arts incorporate higher order thinking activities such as analysing, evaluating, and creating. Therefore, it is obvious that the arts play a fundamental role in achieving the general capabilities and cross-curriculum priorities, which are considered essential competencies for a complex society and workforce. There are also countless opportunities presented for the arts to be integrated into other learning areas, which can strengthen knowledge and understanding. Standards 6 and 7 of the Australian Professional Standards for Teachers have been thoroughly addressed throughout the completion of this assessment task. I have engaged in professional learning by participating in each of the 4 arts challenges and reflecting upon my learning experiences. Additionally, I have demonstrated my ability to engage professionally with colleagues by providing constructive feedback in the form of comments on peers' blogs. Overall, this task has been beneficial to my journey in becoming a teacher of the arts. My personal knowledge and skills have been strengthened, while my unique role in providing authentic arts education has been defined and confirmed. Moving forward, I now know how I will apply what I have learned and the type of arts teacher that I want to be. I will provide meaningful opportunities for my future students to explore their world, express themselves, share their ideas, and experience joy through the arts. I won't ever ask my students to do something I haven't already tried myself. I will not use a cookie cutter approach, nor will the arts be busy work or a free time activity on a Friday afternoon in my classroom. I recognise that the arts have a unique capacity to help children reach their creative potential and experience lifelong learning.